All right. We are pushing keys. That's the plan. Try to get as close to legend tonight as we can. I don't expect to get it tonight. I have 11s, 12s, and about 4 13s in front of me. And I kind of expect that even with this season being what it is, I'm still going to have to... Ooh, that's an Azerlon group. I was not signed up for that. Still expect it's going to take a little bit of effort to get there. But we're going to see... So I've done one untimed 11 so far. We just had a couple of like interrupt failures and some challenges with an attempted skip. It wasn't too bad. Like we still completed it. It felt pretty good, but yeah. Kind of keeping an eye out and seeing what groups are out there. Trying to get groups that are more fully formed and like have bloodlust and stuff already, because that's kind of a challenge. I feel like a lot of times you can end up in groups where people like don't have bloodlust or like don't expect it, and like I don't bring that obviously, so yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. I did some work yesterday off stream getting my UI like overhauled a little bit. I've got my grid 2 frame set up with proper themes for raid and party, so that's a lot better. I set up full mouse overcast support for all of my heals and utility stuff on HPAL. Cool, Skyreach, let's go. So yeah, this is actually going to be a little bit of an interesting test as we go, because I haven't ever healed with mouse over macros. I've actually been like, I don't want to say stubborn, but kind of stubborn in that I did a lot of healing for like a long time as my main role without ever touching mouse over macros or click casting or anything of the sort. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. I did a little bit of practice. I found that my reaction time was kind of like not great without those kind of macros and setup. So I think this will be a little bit better, because I noticed that especially when I get tense, it's really hard to like click targets and like switch through things. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully improve that by getting these rolling. I'm also trying something a little bit different. I am playing a Lightsmith Avenging Crusader build for my high keys. I've been watching videos of a couple of different HPALs doing that. And it is a more damage-oriented build, so I have more capability to push big numbers. Okay, there goes the Fury Warrior. Cool. That's weird. I mean, that's an easy replace, but sure. But yeah, no, I'm pretty excited to give it a shot. Give it a shot. Wow. Yeah, so I played around with it a little bit. I did test it in a couple. I did a 10 and 11 with it. It feels pretty good. It's a little different. It gives me more burst damage and burst healing around my damage, which is pretty cool. I think the only sort of compromise... What are we pinging? We're just pinging a random deal there. Okay. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting build. It gives me a lot more damage as a healer, which is pretty sweet, and I like that a lot. I also get damage to healing conversion as Holy Paladin, which is pretty sweet, so that's kind of fun. But we'll see how it goes in higher keys. I've noticed that trade-off is kind of interesting. You have to learn like how to time it and align stuff. Also, hello, Loopy. Welcome in. Like, it can be kind of tricky to line up how you set that up. Because if you go damage mode and you don't know what the healing is going to look like, and you're expecting the healing to hopefully carry you, and then it doesn't, it's not great. But yeah, Lightsmith also means I don't get Divine Toll anymore because they changed that this expansion. So instead I get Sacred Armaments as a replacement, which is new. Last expansion you got both, but got to get rid of them buttons. So it is kind of weird to not have Divine Toll because it's a very good like get out of jail free card. And I like having it. But we're gonna see here, because Brewmaster got their nerfs today. I got some interesting talent choices I was able to take. I did like a little bit of like scrubbing the depths of the internet for some optimization stuff. So I feel pretty good about where I'm at. I am not going to stand in that. Oh yeah, no, this feels great. Okay. Yeah. Like, Avenging Crusader always feels really satisfying to hit because it's like a lot of fun as a button. Because you do like a shit ton of damage, your healing is still pretty on point. Oh, we're going big, big, big? Oh shit. He's coming back down. Okay. I've not seen this pull like this before. Oh, okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, now we can go damage mode here for a second. Alright, who's got the Dreadwind on him? Oh. Yeah, that's true, but I'm hoping that based on rating and stuff, that like in an 11 it won't be too bad. I don't see who all has the debuff. Okay, no, we cleared 3 of them. Okay. I went a little too DPS mode there. I missed the affix. Okay, first key of the week. First key of the week. We're getting the jitters out. It's fine, it's fine. But yeah, no, I've seen a lot of bad brews. I've seen a lot of good brews. I've seen a lot of in-between brews. I've seen a lot of spoiled ones, too. It's an interesting... It's like... It's very weird because I feel like a lot of people don't play it very often, so a lot of people like to switch to it because it's like the meta thing right now. Which, like, obviously, but... Okay. I can use freedom to get rid of 2 of those at one time. Okay, that fucking owns, actually. I also have to remember that I, like, with mouse over macros, I do not have to, like, retarget the fucking boss. I can just do my thing. And a single target. Oh, shit. That was 100% my bad. And no, I can't accept my res. Such a noob. I haven't, like, healed at this level of play, like, ever. So this is, like, probably the hardest push I've made towards healing in a minute. So I'm just vibing there. Okay, yeah, that was 100% a Chakram death. So I am going to watch that shit. Okay, well, we got all the dispels and heal-offs that time. Oh, what the fuck killed him? Well, I burned the B-res, so... I'm gonna have to check that here in a second. Okay. Nah, we're still fine. This timer's not terrible, so... Like, honestly, provided that the tank blender hallway doesn't eat up the tank, we'll be okay. And this tank had, like, a 14 timed in this key. I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. I'm gonna pop that here, because... Holy fuck! Did he pull like double? What the hell? Okay. Now we're cooking, we're cooking. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna have to use a few more holy lights for sure, but... Oh my god, did they fix the orb so that, like, it doesn't spawn with the tiny nameplate in Paladinator now? That kind of owns, if so. Okay. Can't exactly maximize my damage as much as I want there, but... I don't have mage water or anything. Okay, that's fine. I can make this work. I just need to use my holy power heals a little bit more. Should be fine. Okay. Nah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Because this is all recovery here, because provided that we do mechanics, which I mean, again, is perhaps a question, then we will be totally fine. Won't die to anything stupid this time. Okay. I missed someone's debuff. Not a fan of that. I got Divine Shield for this one. Got a little bit of Aura Mastery too, that's not bad. Alright, now I gotta prepare to... Nope, just kidding. I lasted that right through that. Hell yeah. Okay. I have a defensive for this too, so we're good. Okay, well, 4 out of 5, not bad. Nice! Hell yeah, congrats on the streak. Imagine needing like a year to build like a whole 7 watch streak on somebody. Like that's my streaming consistency is crazy, you could say. Crazy bad, probably, but... Okay, I can't actually see if I have a target or not, so I am trying not to be in the middle of the bird cluster. I'm gonna really be careful about that. Alright, I can eat real quick. Alright. Tank's got claws. Birdo's up. Oh, alright, let's watch out for that. Definitely a little bit more nervous than I expected to be, which is good that I have my click casting set up because it makes it so much easier for me to deal with the shakies. Also, my hands are like cold right now. It's kind of crazy. Our new office like room setup is pretty sweet, but it's also like very warm compared to like the way we used to have it because it was a lot more spread out in like a living room area. So we have like, we got like a new tower fan and we have the AC cranked a little bit more than usual. Beware. To make up for it. Sweet. Easy peasy. Alright, but I did burn freedom on that, so I'm not going to be able to do this bullshit as easily as I would like. But as long as I can get, like, here... Okay, and then we can do double freedom. Oh my god. Holy shit. That was... The push in the middle is actually crazy because it really like forces you to like very specifically ride the line. Like you actually can't just go, oh, and of course like right after I Divine Shield we're free. Okay, well that's cool. I burned a 3.5 minute CD for that. It's okay. That was a choice I made. Oh, tank's going long. Into the tank blender. Oh shit. Wish you wouldn't do that, sir. Oh, he's going big, big. Alright, well I gotta get my armaments out anyways, so that's cool. Let me just watch my feet here. Got some infusion procs at least, we can burn through those. Alright, let's do a couple of these. Not me just standing right in the fucking flare. Oh my god. His health bar is doing tricks on it. I don't like that. I mean, at least this is why you don't beacon the tank, because I can direct heal the tank, and then at least the DPS are not, like, suffering for it. That's my feet. Are we gonna 2-chest a fucking 11? Okay. No, I'm here for it. After the start, honestly, like, that kind of owns. I like it. Okay, got a Divine Purpose proc. Let's burn that. I don't like where this is going. Oh, he's going long. Okay. Let me get an armament on him at least, because the shield will do me some favors. Okay, there's a Raven in this pull, so I need to make sure not to have my back to the ledge. Let me just burn that proc there before Stagger gets out of control on that dude. We can pop low ore mastery as a treat. Oh, it's affix. That's why everyone's got heal absorbs on them all of a sudden. Which aren't actually heal absorbs, I forget that. Alright. Cool. We're cooking. Okay. Warm up my hands a little bit. Holy shit. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, please tell me everyone's going to play nice and close to the boss. I need to have some holy power generated and ready for... You're not going to target me with nothing. Oh, no, that's right. I can't holy shield do that. I wish that worked, actually. I think I could freedom out of it. Okay, you know, I think I made a mistake there. I think I can freedom out of it. That's fine. At least that stupid flare never targets the healer. It makes it real nice to, like, not have to worry about it. Okay, focusing Iris. Still got a couple seconds to debuff out. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to freedom. It doesn't work either. Okay, no, so you just gotta play the mechanic. Okay. And at least I can cast while I'm being moved away against my will. Sick. Alright. 2 chested and 11. Cool. I don't need to heal that off of people at this point, but it's funny to think that, you know, get a last little buff on our way out. Cool. Alright. That's an easy rating jump. We don't have a mage. I need to bind one of these new Hearthstones. I need to actually see what these Hearthstones look like, because I got the Delver's Hearthstone for Journey 10, and I got the, there's a light one from the story campaign, too, when you finish up, March on Keldanos, and you do all that stuff that just came out. Well, you get the Hearthstone last week, but from the raid, but... And it's like, it's a quest reward, at least, so... It's not like you're fighting everybody on Wind Chime to figure it out. Cool. All right, that went pretty well. All right, 2 chest 11 on the record. That was actually, I think, my lowest key too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Skyreach was my lowest before, and now it's my highest. So, all right, 2654 out of 3000, all heals. So we are cooking. Debating if I go to a 12, because I do think that going to a 12 would be doable in my gear level and like comfort with HPAL at the moment, but also getting a group to take me to a 12 would be tough without a 12 on the record. So I might need to like put a couple more 11s up and then kind of go for it. Oh hell yeah, 12 delves, let's go. You're gonna do 12 delves this week? I mean, I should give you the math, by the way, from the earlier Discord conversation, that what you really actually want to do is 5 tier 11 delves, or at least 1 tier 8 in addition to the 4 tier 11s, because you want all of these slots to be max. Because if you do 4 delves and 3 prey, you're going to end with 7 activities, so you won't even have this last slot. Or if you do like your shitty like weekly cash quest, it'll be a tier 1, and that sucks. Now, I mean, does anything good come out of that slot? I don't know. At a certain point in the season, probably not. That certain point of the season is probably like the next couple of weeks where it really doesn't matter, but you know. The math sucks. We'll just put it that way. What are my crests looking like? All right, we got 30 myth, we got 60 hero. None of the others matter at this point because I'm fully champed upgraded on this character. So I gotta pick my spots here. I can finish... No, I can't finish upgrading these gloves. These are what I pulled out of the vault today. They're pretty sweet. Got my myth track. The boots might be nice to upgrade because they're my preferred stats. They're haste mastery and they have speed on them, which would be pretty cool for keys. Haste mastery on the chest though is also more value in terms of actual like stat count. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna send 3 upgrades on this straight away. I'm not saving hero crest for crafting or anything, so tier 12. When? Oh yeah. No, they can never... See, the problem is they can actually never do a tier 12 delve, because if they do that, then you can't do the old, like, boomer rock joke of it goes to 11. Like, that's literally the only reason delves stop at 11, is that it's just a reference to an old joke. That is about the average age of the Blizzard upper management staff, so...
I have many lucky doos.
I mean, I also get it, I guess, so I don't know. Maybe that says something about me too. But anyways. Alright. So, I guess we can do any 11 or 12. I wouldn't redo an 11 Skyreach at this point, but... Murloc gang. We will all be Murlocs and win, says Chorpy. Oh, I played with this hunter a couple weeks ago. He was a little sus. He wasn't bad. He was in like a group that I pushed to an 11 on my demon hunter on the first day of the season. That's a dumb flex. Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna play with Chorpy though. I'm sure Chorpy's probably fine, but the fact that his rating is still, well, no, it's not too bad. He's got a 12 on there. Okay, he's been doing some stuff. I hear the Algathar key timer is a lot easier. Do I dare take an Algathar? Okay, I don't like that this guy's only done a 9 Algathar. That guy's done a 10. But also fire mages are kind of sus. Hey, Katie, welcome in. Oh, an 11 seat would... Oh no, the DPS player has a 2 seat as their best. I don't like that. BM, that's not a terrible group, but double Pally means we're gonna have aura conflicts. Feral Druid's a little off meta. Feral's doing okay. Feral's doing pretty decent. BM Hunter means they're either gonna be amazing or they're gonna suck, and there's no in between. Oh hey, there's another Holy Paladin over there. Spreading the good word of Lightsmith. 1910, hell yeah. That's pretty good. That's only 80 off of KSM, so you should be pretty... Or no, 90. 90. I can do math. It's 90. Ugh. Do I want to do a 12 right after the 11? No, I don't. Guardian Druid might be a little more stable because you won't have to cover for stagger, but... I don't like it. Group comp might be kind of tough, but Red Paladins are actually surprisingly good this season. Deli's not bad. Devourer's good. Dispel profile is good, providing everybody took their cleanses, because that's 3 other cleanse. You know what? Yeah, let's sign up for that one. Yeah, you would hope so. Math classes were my worst. I think like the only C grade that was on my transcript at the end of my degree was like, yeah, was 2 out of like 2 math classes. Oh, they already filled. Okay. Like I used to be very good at math when I was younger, and I learned that apparently the part of my brain that used to be good at math is just not there anymore now that I'm older. Like I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I got a concussion sometime without even knowing it and it just like disappeared. Maybe I never actually had it. I don't know. For the Horde of Mal'Ganis. I think I was looking at this group earlier. No, this is different. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. They're doing seat. No, yeah, this is a different group. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what? We'll try it. Okay. We're going to seat. We're going to take a seat. I always forget which icon is for seat. Dark Dereliction. That's the one. I'm going to put that on my hotbar. Uh-oh. I might actually get booted because this group is all Horde, and the group lead is named For the Horde, and me joining turned it into a cross-faction party. So, I don't think I'm actually going to get kicked, but that would be kind of funny. Like, I would be unhappy with it, but I wouldn't be mad about it, I guess is how I would put it. It would be kind of amusing. Alright, let's re-up our buffs. As soon as this Demon Hunter gets here, he's getting my other beacon, because I think he's Devourer, and Devourer is very squishy. Like, I really like playing Devourer now at 90. Like, it got a lot better now that you have more of the kit and more of the talents and stuff, but it's so fragile. Like, Havoc gets, like, a bunch of passive defensives, and it has, like, other kind of cool stuff in its kit. Oh, he's Havoc. Yeah, alright, let's put it on the Warlock. We'll see if I have to change my mind about that, but... because I can move them, but... Alright, got my aura active. Okay, cool. Everything's rocking. How do you get Keystone Master when you sign in? Interesting. We're doing a whole first room poll. Okay. We'll see. Do we? Yeah, we have Lust from the Hunter. No one is really saying anything. I'm just going to say game either way. I'm not going to commit to trying to heal the whole first room pull on an 11, not knowing how these DPS are going to perform, and given the fact that the Warlock didn't even know Hunters have Hero. But I've seen it go well. I mean, the 10 I was in where we 2-chested this, we fucking blitzed this room, but I think there was some shenanigans. So, hey, Papa, welcome in. We're just slowly pushing these numbers up until I can get my cool white Stormcrow mount. Safer Lust. Whole room Lust. Well, Lust is in both. Holy shit. Okay, well, I guess this gives me a lot of confidence. Oh boy, okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. Holy shit, okay, no, yeah, you're not equipped for that, bro. You're not equipped for that. Oh, okay. Oh my fucking god. You don't even have the defensives. Huh. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that, because that just went poorly. Like, and that wasn't even like a thing where it was like, hey, maybe we could have saved it. That was just like, no. No, this is not my key. I very rarely do my own keys with pugs. I don't think... Knock it down to a 10. 10% is not gonna save that. No, I'm not staying with this. No way. Thanks for trying. Yeah, I'm trying to be polite, but... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, okay. I can do that. I'm gonna... No, I don't need 30 for that. Okay, good. Yeah, because we all zoned out. Alright, fair enough. No, it doesn't appear I did. Yeah, I should be fine. I would be able to see it as a debuff. I didn't get it. I might get flagged as a deserter for that, but that's actually my first leave of the season. We did have one... I did have one vote disband, but it was... Yeah, that was a vote, and we agreed, so it was fine. Yeah, no, like the bumping it to a 10 was not going to save that tank because he was not pre-rolling his defensive, so like he just turned into paper. Like I could already tell that like taking 10% off the top was not going to fix that. I need a hearth. Oh, hey, I can try out my hearth toys. All right, let's see. I want to see what the one from the story quest looks like, or do I want to see what the Delvers one looks like? You know what? Let's see what the Delvers one looks like. Oh, okay, that's a cool effect. I like that. I haven't seen that one before. I don't even know where I got that one from, actually. But let's see. Light Called Hearthstone is the one I was thinking about. Okay, get a little kneel. Pull up a little book. Okay. No, this is very Paladin coded. I like it. I think I need to find a keybind for it so I can toss my actual Hearthstone. So I can get one slot of bag space back. Very important. Alright, yeah. No, like the whole room pull is doable, like with a tank who like very good on their defensives, who like really knows how to roll that shit, but like he was folding with half the room. That was like a 2-pack out of like 4 or 5. And he was just getting crumpled, and I was like, yeah, no, we're not staying for that. There's no way. Like, you can't ask us, like, hey, do you want me to pull the whole room? Like, you can do it, and then just crumple like that. There's just no fucking way. Because there's, like, there's no way I could have saved you from that. Like, you didn't have... You just did not have the defensiveness for it. Like, full stop. Ragnaros, no thanks. 11 relax, but Frostmourne, which means lag, potentially. Group comp's kind of good damage-wise, though. You know what? Yeah, let's try it. I won't have portal. Yep, no. Alright, fair enough. Time ways over here. I want to see what the new timer is in Algathar, because it's supposedly a lot easier as of today. Because, like, this was actually kind of like a tough key this season, because they really, like, pushed the timer to the margins, and there's a lot of, like, stuff that's just slightly different from Dragonflight in a way that's kind of bad. Like, the way you do Bird Boss is, like, super different. Oh. Not me just slamming the wall there instead of the door. Okay, there we go. But yeah, also, I mean, a lot of it depends on how people do the last boss, because there's a lot of stuff you can do, like, well or not well.
I have many wares.
Okay. I don't know how tanky rogues are this season in terms of, like, what damage they're going to take. Demon Hunter. I mean, I know this Hunter. Oh, the Hunter's from Azralon? Oh boy. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll see. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to the Rogue. for my other beacon, and we'll kind of see how that goes. Because it'll either go like really well and he'll like take no damage, or it'll go poorly and I'll just have to figure it out. So it's an easy swap if it fucks up, so it's fine. I ain't worried about it. Cool. Alright, if I can get like enough myth crests, I can crack 270 tonight. If I can do 4 dungeons in general, I can get another piece of hero gear, which also might help. So we'll have to see. Latency is up a little bit. We're at 62. That's not terrible. I can heal on 62. If I was still playing like Havoc Demon Hunter on 62, that'd probably suck, but... If an extra 30 milliseconds is going to kill somebody, then we're boned worse than I can save anyways, so...
The void beckons us onward. Embrace it.
Alright, I have a good amount of mastery and a mastery flask. So I think I'm going to get the haste buff. We're going to try that. I normally get the mastery buff when I'm in here, but...
Well, indeed. Come with us.
Hey, Fire Cat, welcome in.
Take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
Yeah, I think a little bit of balance between haste and mastery is going to do me better. What is he doing? I don't like this routing because I feel like I'm going to side pull some shit. And that makes me very apprehensive. Okay, this tank's cooking. I need to know where my cursor is, but, yeah, alright. Bro, wonder... Oh, shit, he's outranging me. Okay. Let's maybe try to do a little less erratic movement. That would be cool. Sick. Alright. We owned it. Oh, and I've not tried yoga yet, but man, flexibility is my weakness too, for sure.
There is too much nature. What are you doing?
What is that thing? This is your fault.
Absolutely not.
Oh, pants. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Like, that's one of those things where, like, I totally get people who, like, wait to take their vault until after they do, like, whatever thing they're doing for the week. Like, if your big thing is, like, raiding or, like, doing a couple of keys or what have you, like, it's pretty logical to, like, sit on your vault for a minute and kind of just let it chill and just see what comes of the stuff you're actually working on for the week. Okay, I'm gonna pop a defensive early here. Cool. I got Avenging Crusader back. Let's fucking go. Use the free Holy Light on the tank. I didn't know we were in Germinate that quickly already. I was kind of in the zone there for a second. Oh no. Alright. Just stay on Titan. Bro, smooth as shit. Alright. Okay. Maybe shit's the wrong term there. I mean, if your shit's smooth, that's probably, you know what, honestly, I'm gonna just drop that light of inquiry. We're just gonna keep moving. Yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of the Lightsmith build. It's a little weird at first, like I'm still kind of like definitely figuring it out a little bit, like not having Divine Toll as an emergency response for like bad healing like situations is kind of feels bad. Oh, they're all gonna, a lot of them are gonna take damage. No, just the tank's gonna take damage. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, you've had some cursed sounding keys tonight, Katie, so I could understand either response, honestly. Like, you're so close to KSM, it's like, do you just get it done? That probably feels good, but then it's also like, do you end up with like a 160 eye level rogue in the next one who puts the key together and tricks everyone into doing it with them? Like, I don't know. That's tough. I can't tell you there's a good answer there, because it depends on, you know, how you're feeling too, obviously. Who still has the debuff? The rogue. And the DH. Okay, cool, we got it. Because, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you gotta take care of yourself, but also, I mean, if you're having fun, then that's, like, good too, but, you know. It can be tough sometimes, like, yeah, especially if you have, like, a lot of scuffed groups or things don't go well, or you end up in weird groups where people are at item levels that they could have, like, been at, like, a year ago for some reason. Ooh, I got Divine Purpose to spend on my shield. Fuck yeah. Alright, we're cooking. I guess I can give the monk a little bit of that. A little bit of sauce. Ooh, okay. Oh, I forget about the big, like, burst damage here. That's the thing that's going to start getting me in higher keys, and I know it, is that I'm, like, as a healer, I'm, like, surprisingly inattentive to a lot of the damage events that happen in dungeons until, like, I fail them miserably. So, like, I don't actually notice very well that, like, bad shit is happening until it just happens. And then it's like, oh, cool, okay, now I know not to do that. Like, I'm awful at, like, the context of it sometimes as a healer, because I'm so used to, like, playing tank and DPS and keys, where, like, I do, like, a bunch of keys there before I ever touch a healer, and then I'm like, oh, okay, no, I understand exactly what's going to happen, because I've gotten my ass kicked by that plenty of times, but, like, this is the earliest I've ever pushed a healer, so it's like, oh, okay, no, I'm in, like, too low of gear to, like, fuck off and not pay attention to that. Oh, boy. Let's use Infusion of Light there. Use a quick shock. Yeah, like a lot of people will like see streamers do keys at low level because like a lot of the streamers are obviously like super talented at the game. I mean, not every streamer who streams the game, like people are watching me right now, so like obviously, but like I'm not good at the game, but yeah, no. Like people will watch somebody like take their scrub alt through and they're like a mythic like level raider and be like, hey, oh okay, well I could do that too, probably. And it's like, no, not really. Like, I mean, I overgear the shit out of stuff when I do it the first time for sure.
Beware.
Okay, play ball. I am overcapping Holy Power pretty bad this key so far. Alright, we overballed last time, so I think I'm going to let the DPS kind of do the thing while I heal / slack the boss with my shield. Okay, just gotta watch my feet. last time I was in this key, or well, not the last time, but like the shitty Brewmaster run that we still meme about every now and then, I got myself killed on this boss because I let myself get cornered on the fire. So, gonna try like not to do that. Cool. All right. Key with the lock 3 only one. Well, I mean, like, still timed it, which is actually pretty sweet, given that that could have gone a lot worse. So, like, honestly, like, okay, as a healer, I'm always gonna like shit on people who come in low gear because it means that you're just like making yourself, like, your survival is dependent on the healer, like, more than it should be. Because, like, obviously, as a healer, that's a part of the game. Like, you are responsible for people's living to a point. But, like, you know, it's also on the group members to, like, have, like, respect for that and, like, come in and be prepared and use defensives, use interrupts, have stuff, like, ready, generally know what they're doing. Because, like, with gear, it's like, without gear, like, you can live through a lot of things if you play incredibly smartly, but, like, there's so much, like, random damage and stuff that just happens to keep healers busy, where, like, you have no means of actually, like defending everything. Like, the whole point is that you're taking rot damage, so the healer has, like, a task and has, like, a job or a choice to make between, like, being able to, like, veg out and play DPS or, like, actually have to heal. So, like, I don't know. When you come in, like, too low gear, it's like, okay, bro, like, come on. Like, what are we actually doing here? Oh, okay. Hold here. Cool. All right. Got it. I'm going to do a little LOS tuck just to make sure. Oh, he's... Oh, my God. Okay. I'm going to actively target this tank for right now because I want to know. Shit. Okay. Oh, this is okay. This isn't too bad. I got Aura Mastery here too. That's pretty sweet. You're going to stop doing keys because they've been going well? See, I don't know, like, maybe it's a gambler's fallacy thing, but I would 100% be like, if I was having a good streak of keys, I'd be like, fuck yeah, we're gonna keep going. Like, I have a bad habit of doing that, though, where it's like, man, I just want to keep playing, we're having a good time, stuff's happening, we're hitting goals, like, that's when it feels good, like, I don't know. But I guess, like, end on a high note is smart tech. Like, not to trivialize it too much, but yeah, no, that makes sense to me, too. Knowing when to quit is a skill. You're not, you know, that's a good thing to practice. Like, I sometimes am lousy about that, but like, this key going so well is gonna, like, probably convince me to keep going, and then, like, I'll probably get into another one like that seat I just tried to do, where it's gonna be like the druid will pull, like, your tank will pull, like, 2 things right up front and just die immediately because he doesn't know what he's doing, and, like, you're just like, okay, cool, that's great. I love that for us and for me. That feels awesome. No, I shouldn't have popped wings there. I just wanted to hit Crusader Strike. Alright, we'll burn that holy power real quick.
Members of the Blue Dragonflight accidentally overloaded an arcane element.
I just get to sit here with my pretty wings in shame, I guess. Alright, spread that around him a little bit here. Yeah, I lost my free holy light. Alright, put that on the tank, because the shield from Lightsmith is, like, super good for brews, I found, because, like, it plays around stagger, like, so well. because it gives them like a ticking shield that just like keeps going, and it keeps adding like to its absorb and for like the whole duration. So like stagger ticks into it and you're just like, awesome, all right, well, I don't have to worry about this shit. It's very good like setup. Like I feel like for the meta this season, switching to this build in particular has been like really fun because it's like, it's different, and I like the difference that it offers, but then it's also like actually kind of well suited for like what you run into in keys this season and what people are specifically like playing. Who even still has the deep? Oh, tank. I just yoinked to the rogue's planned orb. Sorry, bud. Healer privilege means sometimes I'm gonna play passenger princess and just like casually scooch into things. Yeah, no, these guys are cooking. Like damage is really solid. I feel really good about like my build. Everything's going really well. The tank has been able to make really good aggressive pulls. Like we did the whole Lasher room pull in one, and nobody even got close to dying. It felt really good. Like, yeah, no, this group's fucking cooking. I like it. Worth. Let's hit him with a big holy light. I haven't spent much mana this whole run, really, so. Okay. I think the tank needs a little shieldy. Let's hit him with a little bit of that and that. Okay. He's gonna be good for now. Okay, I can't really dispel that because it's just a dumb healer busy work task. Cool. All right. I don't know what it is, but my movement speed on my mount feels so slow. I think it's that my character is bigger because of the Zalatath buff, actually, now that I think about it. There's also one thing about my like macro setup that I did for this that really is starting to piss me off, which is that my Sacred Armaments macro for mouse over doesn't update what weapon it is, so I have to look at the cooldown manager to see if it's weapon or shield, and then think really hard about it. Like probably too hard about it. Are we just like hanging here? What's the deal? I don't want to use Light It On. Are we doing an LOS thing? Okay. Okay, well, I wish somebody had communicated that first. We don't have a B-res. Yeah, I gotta just go. Oh, good. My favorite part of the dungeon where we piss away our time. Okay, so far it's not too bad, actually. Everyone is alive. I'm the only death. Like, I can be okay with that. Provided they stay okay until I get there. Like, as long as the health bars are around this level when I return, I have tricks I can do to fix that, so I'm okay with this. Oh, I think they're like done. Yeah, no, they finished off the pull. Okay. Cool. Oh, we're doing a shroud skip? Okay. Tell me more. Oh, and then we're okay. Cool. All right, so this is like a very precise percentage goal. No, I love it. I like it a lot, actually. I dig this. I hate the way they updated these guys this expansion. Who still has their debuff? It's the rogue. Okay. Yeah, I just gotta... There's just so much rot damage on this that it's like, oh my god. Like, they just have, like, big pulses of, like, fuck off, take some damage. Like, this was a fun pull in Dragonflight because you could just, like, round everything up. And, like, yeah, you had to deal with the whirlwinds and shit, but it wasn't terrible. Like, this is the one part of the dungeon I used to, like, actually love because it felt like a victory lap at the end, short of, like, the boss sometimes getting tricky. And, like, now it's kind of like, not that. Which, I mean, is fine. I guess you shouldn't always get a good, like, victory lap, but... Yeah, the tank's got the other bomb. I need to put a big heal on myself. Oh, that placement was god-awful. That was all. I should have observed that that was going to be happening. Alright, this is kind of intense. I think... Oh... I would like to be able to do more damage than I'm doing currently, but yeah, with the current state, that's not gonna happen. Behind boss. Okay, I got you. Where are you pinging? Oh, the hunter. Me and the hunter were kind of vibing in front of the boss. Yeah, that's fair. All right. Kind of messing up your whole flow. I know. Hey, we still got all 5 debuffs off pretty quick. All right. Yeah, I think people are bringing their A game on dispels and stuff. So far, I've been pretty happy with that, because I've noticed that even when I haven't been as on top of it, it's not, like, too bad. Cool, and now I can veg out for this. Yeah. 2 chests and 11. That's 2 in a row. Sweet. Let's fucking go. Of course, I didn't get shit, but that's alright. I only have one of those in storage. Yeah, I'm gonna need on it. Fuck it, we ball. I can't tell if the hunter actually left the group or if he, like, got booted because the tank was irritated with him. I don't know which. Tank did not move. Oh, yeah, no, that makes it so bad. Like, if the tank doesn't keep that boss in motion, it gets bad quick because the pools are just everywhere. Like, it gets real bad. It was easier to do in Dragonflight because you didn't have the pools on spawn, because like the 2 that start there now, that's a new thing, which I really don't like. But yeah. Oh, I might be winning that bookcase. Cool. All right, well, that'll be in my mailbox later, I guess. I don't know how they're going to mail it there, but we'll figure it out. Okay, 44 myth crests. I have another 116 to cap. I want to try to save 80 for next week so that I can make a 285 shield with an embellishment to go with my embellished sword. So I can send upgrades. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, if you're dying on that boss to the balls, that means that you also have a role to play there. But I understand that, like, yeah. Tank should be moving it so it's easier to move out of the balls, and then it makes it easier to do your job to keep yourself safe, like, for sure. Not to hit you with the actually over Twitch chat, but yeah. Do I want to upgrade those to 285? Yes, I think I do. Gloves are a pretty decent value slot. Awesome, 270 on the nose. Let's fucking go. I don't think I'm going to get any more hero crests, though. Yeah, no. I could well, no. I could downgrade myth crests to, like, push some upgrades, but that seems really silly. Like, I think I've replaced all my champ slots at this point on this character. No, I still have champ shoulders. Those need to go away. I have an extra... I think I have an extra catalyst charge in reserve. Yeah. I got at least the 1 for now, so that's good. If I keep up with looting nothing on these, I might at least get one extra catalyst charge since I can loot those now. Like, that might help. But yeah, I need to replace shoulders for sure. I did have hero track shoulders in my vault today, but it wasn't a very appealing upgrade. I feel like getting the myth gloves was a better play stat-wise. But I mean, yeah, I got my Champion of the Dawn like achievement knocked out, so I also finished my Delver's Journey today. That was cool. Dude, actually, like, Delver's Journey, like, sidebar here for a second, because I need to take a pee break in a minute, but Delver's Journey this season actually kind of slaps. Like, when you get to 9, you have a chance for your chest at the end of a Bountiful to just have hero gear in it instead. And if it doesn't have hero gear, you get, like, this currency, like they had at the end of last season, where you could, like, there's a vendor who pops in and you can buy stuff, but he has, like, all slots, and they're all, like, random every delve. So, like, you get enough of the currency to buy, like, 1 big piece or, like, 2 small pieces off the vendor a week, but you also kind of get, like, a lot of hero gear. Like, my Demon Hunter legit went up, like, 3 item levels because she got, like, 3 hero items back-to-back, and, like, back-to-back delves. One of them was the Nemesis Cache, so, I mean, that's always hero at tier 11, but it was, like, second one, hero, third one, hero. So it was, like, kind of crazy. 10, you just get more copper key shards, but it makes the farming you need to do to get into Bountiful Delves like way easier, because it's like a 50% boost. So like your weekly gives you 150 instead of 100, and all of the prey like quests that you do are like 112 or 116 shards instead of 75. So if you literally just do your 3 weekly nightmares and like your 1 like Leodrin weekly, you get like all the key shards you need for a week. It's pretty sweet. But anyways, on that note, I'm gonna take a quick piss break, and then I don't know, do another 11 after. Think that could be kind of cool. Think we'll do that? Yeah. According to Twitch, this stream is like me, unstable. Which is probably wrong, but I don't know. The preview looks really good. Also, somebody like circling my character. That was weird. That felt like a threat. I'm not trying to get circled up here. Alright, let's see. Should I bomb into... Can I bomb into Sephin's 10? I think that... Nope, they got a healer. I'm not playing prot on this character. I do have a prot set on this character, but my weapon for prot's like super bad. So, we're not going to do that. Okay. What have we not done? Well, basically we've done everything. Which means nothing, because we've just done those two on 11s. So, alright. 12 heals for a Nexus point? That might be a little too rich for the blood right now. I could probably do that. Like, I'd probably be okay with that, but... yeah, I'm not sure. I would like to see it go a certain way on an 11 before I get, like, too committed. Do we try a Seat of the Triumvirate again? That earlier one was such a bummer. Like, just that first room and just watching the tank just fucking die. Like, that wasn't great. I almost wanted to take it off the list. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, let's try an 11 Windrunner. Let's give it a shot. If I could get a Heart of Wind to drop, that would be pretty sweet. And Windrunner's my lowest by score right now, too. So, I think if I can crack an 11 on that, I'll actually break 2700. So that would be nice. Oh, I think I played with this tank before, actually. I want to say he was good. I want to say I remember... oh, wait, I have Portal unlocked again. Yeah, hold on. I'm not flying. It's not that long of a flight, but I don't have to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. You can't make me. Alright, cool. We're chilling. Are they trying to summon? I don't think they're trying to summon. I hope they're not trying to summon. No, we're all just going in. Okay, cool. Yeah, KSM this season's very, very doable. I think it'll be good. And then working towards 10s is obviously ideal. Like, you want to, like, feel the dungeons out a little bit. Like, you can always, like, try jumping high to, like, go straight to 10s, but that gets a little rough. It's always worth it to kind of take your own pace and feel things out a little bit. Learn what you need to learn on the levels where learning isn't as punishing, because it feels real bad to, like, jump into a 10 and then be like, oh, this actually sucks really bad, and now I'm dead. Like, yeah. Blooming... oh, that's a hearty one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that, because that'll give me stamina buff, too. I just wasted some of my own food, but I made, like, a bunch of the hearty roasts the other day, too, so I'm pretty good. Pretty good on food. Yeah, because that is... stamina and haste. Haste isn't that bad, actually. You know what? Yeah, I'll take it. I had the haste buff from the dragon in Algathar, but that felt real good. Like, having that little extra bit of throughput, especially because all my shit is, like, single target in keys. Like, it plays a lot like Whack-A-Mole does, or did on Holy Priest, the last expansion, where, like, you have an AoE healing button, but your goal is, like, almost to never press it because it doesn't do as much as you would like. Like, you really actually... yeah, the rogue hasn't even left Silvermoon. So... we're not going anytime soon. Unless he gets off his ass and gets over here. Nice, that's not bad. Yeah, working on your deaths is a big help for your DPS too, because, like, that's a lot of where you lose damage is... I mean, it's one of those things that's kind of, like, jokingly said if you look at, like, an analyzer. Oh, Rogue's letting a dog in. Okay. Never mind then. That's cool. Well, wait, if you knew he was letting a dog in, then why did you send a ready check? I don't understand that sometimes. Anyways. Yeah, working on fixing that kind of stuff always helps too. Like, paying attention to where you're dying and stuff, making sure you're always casting and hitting something. Those are all like big like things that can give you a lot of juice. Hell yeah, top DPS, nice. Yeah, I don't know how Beastmaster is doing at the high end. I think the best I've seen so far has been Marksman. I don't, like, not from a meta-analysis or not to say Beastmaster is bad, but, like, the only hands-on experience I've had in high keys has been Marksman Hunters, and, like, they do some stupid shit in a positive way. Like, I saw one Marksman Hunter hitting, like, 300k DPS on, like, every pull, every other pull, like, pretty close. It was insane. That was actually like the goated Seed of the Triumvirate run I did. I think I actually did that on stream the other day. And I just published that VOD too, so it's out there if you want to watch it. But yeah, it was literally like crazy. Well, yeah, all the rest of us are here, Katie. We're all eating the feast and hanging out, waiting for what's going on. Still at the bazaar. He's on a mount this time, though, as far as I can tell, so that's kind of nice. So one thing I really like that I've noticed about this expansion so far is the other day I finished off my heroic tier appearance for Paladin, and it unlocked all the lower tier ones. That's PvP. Oh, I have it filtered. Here we go. Yeah, so I got my heroic set all unlocked, which unlocked automatically my normal set all the way, because I only had like 2 pieces of this color unlocked, and then it unlocked the Raid Finder one, which I had no pieces of. I can't decide if I actually like this set, like this color of it, or if I hate it because it's so different, but it's kind of cool. I just don't know that I have a lot of good pieces that like accessorize with it. And then I've almost kind of like the elite set for PvP this season. It's kind of like a blue version, which is super cool. Like, I don't know. I would probably never PvP to that level, like certainly, but I've also seen guides about like people just using 1-button rotation and straight up just like, just go into arenas and queue, do solo shuffle. Like, people like don't talk in this game generally a lot of the time. I know I want that on there. I don't have mouse over macros built for beacon transfers, which I should probably change. Because at the time I was building them all out, I was like, I don't think it's gonna be that important, but might need to do that. Because I don't switch beacons super often in a run unless something goes super pear-shaped or I have to reapply it, but it's probably good tech to have the option to do it without having to like think about it super hard.
The void beckons us onward.
Why is he hitting crane kick?
My sisters were the last to visit these halls, but threw their home and their bond away.
Alright, cool. We got our armaments out. Let's fucking go.
The general was sharp and steadfast, while the peacekeeper kept the calm.
Yeah, Rogue's a little soft. Not a big fan of that. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, are we doing LOS shit or are we... Okay, we're doing our recovery pull. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome, then I can do my damage stuff. Yeah! Cook their asses. Who still got the debuff? The DK. Okay.
Barisa was the peacekeeper of our family. She spent many days tending to the gardens here.
Oh, he's going all the way. I wish I would have had some heads up on that. Maybe like a ping or something nice. Yeah, that's a good idea, and that Sky Reach key has some good opportunities for learning, because there's a lot that went wrong there, for sure. But, you know, I mean, that's how you learn too. Like, honestly, a lot of learning keys is like finding that first level where like mistakes actually start costing you stuff, and then going like, ah, yes, okay, I understand now. Because, like, it's so hard on low keys to ever, like, actually understand what's happening, because it's just, like... New space pick. Ooh. When I'm not trying to keep this rogue from self-immolating, I will take a look at that. Oh, the dispel requirement's so high with this affix too. I hate it. Oh, we pulled the links in here? Oh, that's why my ass is getting toasted right now. Okay. You are the space cadet. Positive? That sounds kind of bad on the surface of it, but yes. Well, there's magic dispels for both a couple of different debuffs in here, but also for the affix this week, which can be dispelled by anything that dispels a player. And then there are poisons from the spider wing, very specifically, which suck. So it was like, here's a bunch of things all at once. Like, I'm learning that I can use freedoms to actually, like, pull away the debuff a little bit. How do we only have 4 stacks, but nobody has the debuff? Did I miss the debuff? I must have. But yeah, remove corruption will do it. Like, yeah, all DPS spells do it. It's like they haven't actually changed that affix between expansions. It's still pretty good. Like, it's actually pretty chill in a group that, like, does the stuff, but, like, if you end up with a lot of, like, DPS that don't have dispels or stuff like that, then, yeah, it gets a little saucy. Oh, God, the fire. Well, at least I have a forced drink break before this next boss, so. And I forgot to buy mana stuff, so. I keep eating my stupid, eating my hearty feasts because I'm like, I can't not get mana back. I need it. I need my mana, please. Okay. Right, me and the mage both got it. Need to make sure we are covered. Whew, okay. Oh my god. The fire coming through there. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Okay. The rogue already has cheat death activated. That's not great. Alright, I need the DK to get some more healing, but he has Beacon of the Savior on him, so I should be okay. Okay, we still got the 5 stacks on the affix. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay, that's not on me. Love to see it. Who did it hit? Was that the mage? I don't see another debuff. Okay, cool. Alright, let me pop that real quick. Okay, cool.
Beautiful. She reminds me of Arisa. My sister was also ferocity itself if her family was threatened.
I don't remember on Pluto, Katie. I think the trick is that Pluto has some characteristics that make it like more of a moon. Like it doesn't have an orbit. Like it's something to do with its orbital pattern or something like that, where like it isn't a standalone like planet. I don't know actually.
She gave everything to the task.
I thought I remembered enough to like stumble my way through it. I don't know for sure. There's something to do with like orbital path and the way it's like set up. I don't know. It's too small to have its own dominant orbit. Okay, that makes sense.
Overcome this trial.
Big debris. Okay.
She trained with a bow gifted by our mother. Undead fanatics have invaded to loot it and
Okay.
everything
Tank is
else
gonna
that
go
belongs
long
to her.
again. I have a hunch. So I think I'm gonna do this so I don't get my ass kicked, and then yeah. Okay. There's gonna be poisons here, so I gotta watch out for this shit. It's a full planet, yeah, because I think that there's been like, I want to say it's it's contentious, obviously, because people like have like a certain amount of like value in the idea of Pluto being a planet, because it's like the classic. I don't know. There's an emotional appeal to it for sure, but there's also like a legitimate like the status of what we call a planet is kind of like not arbitrary, but it has like, I don't know, it's evolved over time, and that's interesting because you could argue if that's correct or not. That's interesting. Full planet, yeah. I wonder when we're ever gonna find like, if we ever find another solar system anywhere like ours, like I feel like there's very few things that like are terrifying about the future potentially, other than like the possibility of like sentient space life would super fuck with me. And I also feel like the depths of the oceans are like a perpetual fear, because I always feel like we don't know enough of what's down there, and also like I don't know if I want to know what's down there, to be honest. Okay, poison at my feet. There's poison at my feet. Oh my god, there's poison at my feet. Okay, cool. We're cooking. Okay, are we moving rooms? Are we doing LOS bullshit? Or... okay. Cool. Oh shit, no, I need to actually... okay, yeah, we have Pulsing Shriek. I need to recover that real fast. At least now that I have my mouse over macros, I can just keep my target set.
Our mother's bow meant everything to Sylvanas once. I'll need it.
But yeah, I think it's so cool to see us like making, like, I don't know. It feels like us making new discoveries in space or anywhere really is kind of not a possibility given the current everything of everything, but it's, I don't know. It's uplifting in a way to think that there's still potential for us to like solve problems and like exist in a space. Well, we all know that, Luffy. We've all watched your stream at least once. We're aware. Let me take this long way. That feels like it was a mistake. Good. Okay. All handled. Yeah, like, landings and stuff again is, like, super cool. Like, I don't know, just the possibilities of what that could do for, like, science and understanding and life on the planet. And, yeah, there's just so many cool potential things there. Oh my god, the ghost is so much higher. I don't like that. Please don't target me with ghost. I don't think healers get targeted with ghost, actually, unless the party's, like, fucking dead. So, honestly, this will probably be fine. Why do we have a ring? Oh, because they can ring around the ghosty. I'm gonna get trapped by the rogue here, aren't I? Not the self-love after the stream. Oh no. Sick. Alright.
Sylvanas was sometimes vain and loved to be admired.
But yeah, it's weird to think how close 2028 is, like, honestly.
Come.
Like, I've gotten a little bit into watching, like, MMA documentaries. I'm not a big MMA fan because it's very, like, chuddy and overrun with, like, shitty dudes who have bad opinions about stuff. But, like, there's this, like, Irish YouTuber I watch who does, like, video essays about it. It's pretty cool. And, it, like, I got into watching, like, Pride clips from him. Pride is, like, this Japanese MMA promotion. But it's, like, it feels, like, so old because it is old. And then it was like, hey, when did these Pride events take place? And it was, like, 2004. And I'm like, that's when I graduated high school. Fuck me. So I've been having that a lot. Like, I was watching, like, a decade in review video before I went live, and it was just like, oh yeah, no, that was yeah, I was very alive for that. I actually remember things that happened in 2004. This, like, Japanese MMA was obviously, like, a little bit out of my wheelhouse at that point in time, but yeah, great. Like, I don't know, I'm standing in a line. I should fix that. I'm gonna hit that on the tank. I'm so glad that freedom clears that debuff for the affix, and because I have double freedom, I can clear 2 with it, because it means that in one, like, 2 sets of globals, I can hit 3 of those debuffs immediately, which is, like, super sweet. Because I feel like that's a strong thing. Like, that's why, like, priests like having Mass Dispel, but also, like, Mass Dispel timer doesn't line up with it a lot of the time, which sucks. So
They took my life.
it's cool to have, like, tech for it, because this is easily my least favorite part of the healer game is, like, ah, yes, the affix that everyone should be doing, but guess who's not doing it? Most of your DPS. I mean, especially in this group, because it's like the mage could decurse it. I don't know, I think Cloak of Shadows can pull it off of the rogue, but it's like I can understand not doing that. It's the worst way to use Cloak of Shadows, so I don't blame them for not doing it, but I don't think Unholy DKs have any way to get rid of it. Oh, they can, I think they can AMS it? No, AMS, I think there's a talent that you have to make AMS reverse magic stuff. And I don't think I either think it doesn't exist or it's like a PvP talent at this point, so. Not the ad. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked by something. It's probably just raw damage, because there's the caster here that does like a big bunch of bullshit. Dude, are we gonna 2-chest this fucking 11 too? I'm on a hot streak. I mean, okay, like, I'm a component of a hot streak that's happening, but, like, that's 3 pugs in a... Well, okay. We don't talk about what happened in Seat of the Triumvirate, where we did 1 pull, and then that was that, but... You know, if we count that, I'm still on like a 2 hot streak. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna need some big buttons here. Yeah, no, I had a druid tank earlier on an 11 who was like, hey, let's do the whole first room pull. And I'm like, if you're confident, like, okay. And then he went in, and before he even, like, finished his roundup of the first pack, like the first one of 4, he died because he had no defensives pre-rolling. He didn't have bark skin up. He wasn't an incarn. He wasn't running shit. And it was just like, well, let's knock it down to a 10. And I'm like, taking 10% off of this key is not suddenly going to make that solvable. Like, the problem still very much exists. It, like, that's not going anywhere because you getting 10% less hit is not going to solve it. Because you're just going to die 10% slower, but if you play it exactly the same way, then it doesn't fucking matter at that point. You're still toast. Also, I'm so sad that I learned that they removed the tech that you can use the Blade Storm on the ads. Because there was a window where it kind of worked in, like, beta, and then I guess they pulled it, but there was still a lot of, like, tech videos out that were like, yeah, that works. And it's like, no, it does not work. Very sad. Yeah, no, like, he was actually, like, to that tank's credit, he was asking if we wanted to do the safe pull and still lust it anyways, and I was like, I don't personally care, because your ability to survive that pull is on you as the tank. Like, I can only do so much as the healer to, like, amend that. So, like, if you're feeling good about it, then, like, you do whatever's gonna make sense to you, but... Because, like, I've been the tank in that situation before where it's like, it can be very doable, but you need to have your cooldowns aligned in just the right way, and, like, it's hard, but if you're confident, then, like, I'm not going to tell you no. Like, I got buttons. I can press them. But, like, if you're going to die before I have the opportunity to press a button, then, you know what, that is solely on you, sir, and good day. Like, I'm not trying to be a raiding gremlin, but I'm also a raiding gremlin. Like, I'm doing the keys that will get me to my raiding goals. We're safe. I cannot see the ground very well here. I hate that. So, like, yeah, if you're taking it down to a 10, that's cool. I'm not gonna be here for the car wreck. I'm not rubbernecking that shit again. Like, nah, have fun with that. We're gonna 2-chest this. Holy fuck. Alright. Lock in, gamers. After this, I'll show you my sweet cat shirt. Some of you have already seen it, but it's pretty awesome. Can't see it very well on camera, though, because angle. Also, I don't know why I did, like, a little, like, titty dance there. Anyways. Alright. Armaments out. Holy power spent. Crusader activated. Let's cook. Big heal. I need to get the fuck out of that. Tanking isn't as hard as people give it credit for, but also, like, in keys, it's brutal. Like, it is actually a lot harder in keys. It's actually harder in raid this expansion, too, because, like, no joke, DBM kind of made it easy because you didn't have to fucking think about it. It was just like, hey, taunt here. And, like, that was pretty cool as, like, a mechanic, but now that you have to, like, know and think about it, it's a little rougher. Certainly not impossible, but... on me. Okay. Oh, that knocks you back? Oh, shit. Oh, that does a shit ton of damage on an 11. I didn't have Aura Mastery either. That would have made that a lot easier. We don't have very many arrows. I don't like this. Yeah, no, key tanking, like, I'm glad they made it easier this expansion with that affix from 2 to 5. I wish it was extended more, though. Like, it's not great routes a lot of the time, So a lot of people are like judgy about it because it's like, oh no, that's not a good route. We wouldn't do that on a plus 85. But like, it's a good enough route that will get somebody who wouldn't have tanked without it to tank. And like, that's all it has to be. Like, you know, it doesn't need to be anything like really amazing or super great. It can totally just be like, you know, whatever. I have no defensive for this. Oh, okay, good. Saved by the bell.
Spirits that linger within these halls have found peace.
Yeah, like seriously, up until 10, perfect.
I hope that one day my sisters will be able to do the same.
I was top healing and top dispels, imagine.
As for myself,
Oh,
I shall
Emberwing
fill these halls with
Feather.
music
That's actually pretty good
until
for
they
me.
return home. Thank you, champions.
I can't even trade it anyways, so nobody can bother me for it. Hey, hey. Alright, we have a mage, but I didn't get a mage table. Oh, you got a portal though. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Do I push my luck and try to do one more and keep the hot streak alive? Because if I could get half the dungeons crossed out on like 2 chest 11s tonight, push to KSL this weekend is very doable. Like, I don't know. Alright, also I need to check this on QE real quick to see how I'm going to feel about this trinket. The good thing about healer sims is that they're kind of feely craft, but there are numbers, and because almost nobody sims their healers, the site you use to do it, which is different from raid bots, is way easier without needing to wait in a line as often. We're not upgrading that to max level. Okay. So I can run through here real quick. I want to see if that trinket's going to win. You know what? Let's try that and that too. Fuck it. Raid bots? Yeah, no, I had to have a sub to raid bots for a while. I probably should still like resub to it because I do play a fair number of like DPS and stuff still. Like, I mean, obviously I play a lot of this game in general, but yeah. Playing healer means I at least have a free thing that can just run the sim real quick, and it's a little bit, it's like a different thing, and it doesn't, as far as I know, they have like a Patreon thing I think you can do for Questionably Epic, but it's not like, it's not as like commercialized as raid bots where they have like their own payment processor and site and all that. It's like I should give him support because Volk is actually really good about updating it. He's in the Paladin Discord a lot when it's not shut down by the Rets. Talking about like trinket balance and stuff, especially this expansion, because the Voidstorm trinket's like stupidly good for us. Like once it has all the world upgrades, it's like beats everything except for like a couple of myth trinkets from like the raid. Leech is OP for healers, it turns out, and getting all the buffs that make the leech like super strong on it is actually kind of goated. Okay, so it doesn't really want me to use that. It is saying that my Crusader's Keepsake is better, which I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I do know that that can be pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll... No, you know what? It says I can't equip the thing. It's another button, though, which might be kind of annoying. But you know what? I like it, because this is on-demand haste, which could actually be pretty useful. Yeah, oh man, passing on myth stuff always feels bad, but like last week I had to do it for sure on both characters that I had myth track stuff on, and then this week it was like the gloves weren't the absolute best choice, because I could have theoretically gamed it a little bit harder if I had gotten I think there was a trinket that actually would have been like super good, but nah, I was like, the gloves are too appealing of an option. I can keep tier, I can keep my power level up, they have good stats on them for me. Well, hey, as tier they're a little less good, but that's not as bad. Yeah, jumping straight to hero is awesome. Like when you have to have champion tier pieces, it feels kind of poopy. Not to talk like a 3-year-old, but yeah, that's doo-doo ass behavior, frankly. But the game encourages it, especially this time, because it's just like, you want that Catalyst Unbound achievement so that you can start getting Catalyst charges to drop. So you kind of just have to like suck it up and take the champ track if you can get it. But of course, I mean, sometimes the game is bro to you and it just doesn't give you the champion track tier. So then you're just stuck waiting, and then your vault helps you out. You were a 3-piece earlier, right? I think you've mentioned that already at once. Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like that it's character specific. Like the Altaholic in me hates it, but also I now have the achievement on 4 of my 5 level 90s. My priest is the only one that's missing it right now. So I got 4-piece today on my monk and on my demon hunter. I already had it on the well, no, I got it on my druid and my demon hunter. I already had it on my monk last week, and I got it on my paladin basically the first week I started playing her seriously, when I had to turn this car around and start healing in raid. So yeah, so I've been really lucky with it. Like, I mean, you know, I won't underplay the fact that I got extraordinarily lucky with a lot of drops, but okay, I should probably bind this trinket because I need that haste bonus to be available to me when I can get it. All right. Yeah, I think we got time for one more. Let's see what we can get up to. I can't upgrade anything. We're pretty hard walled here until we can get more myth crests or more drops that'll like slowly start to push up our item level caps. So yeah, this is going to be an unsatisfying gear week for this character because she's basically like stuck in a hole. I kind of overcommitted to pushing down crests to get the champion stuff, like the Champion of the Dawn achievement unlocked last week, which is worth it. Especially because on my alt, it means now like they just race up to like 260s easy, like very fun. Dude, capping on hero crest on day 1 is like the most annoying part of this chain, the way they have it this expansion, because yeah, like I'm already capped on hero because I just did delves. You do delves with the gilded cash, you do your four bountifuls, done. You're not getting hero crest from anywhere else for the rest of the week. Myth crests, harder, but you can still get like your free 20 from doing your gilded stashes, which is not bad. And then now it's just like a chain downgrade, but because I pushed upgrades of lower crest to champion earlier today, now I'm like capped on champion, almost capped on veteran, pretty close to capping on adventurer. Like I'll cap on everything. I'll actually probably cap myth too this week, so I'll probably just be capped like all the way locked. So that's gonna be fun. And like I know it's designer brain stuff, which is smart and cool because like, hey, that's how games work, but like it does feel bad because it's very much like Blizzard putting their finger on the scale and being like, we have this cool upgrade system, it looks really open, it feels really open, but you're gonna be on our time and not your time, so I hope you enjoy it. Also, yeah, I meant to show off my shirt, so I need to stand up real quick and make sure I'm on camera. Aha. I think that'll work. I'm watching off the Twitch preview, so yeah. It's a cat samurai slash Yakuza because he has Yakuza tats. I like it. I almost got had by Instagram again, so like it was this brand called Wicked that advertises a lot on Instagram, and I have a bad story from like 10 years ago where I tried to order a hoodie off of Instagram and I never got it, and I had to charge back the vendor because literally their website like disappeared, like it was like totally a fraud thing, and it sucked. These guys, I've seen reviews of their stuff that were like, it could maybe take a month for you to get your shirt, so I ordered this like literally a month ago. I ordered this pack, so they were like, buy 3 get 3 free. Hey, cool, all right. So I got like 6 shirts, and I was like, yeah, really excited because I was doing a wardrobe refresh anyways, because you know, 91 pounds down, I gotta like get stuff that fits my current body instead of like that's all stretched out and fucking blown out to shit. And then I just had to sit and wait because they don't communicate, so it's like you get an email saying your order's in, and you can check your status and it says that your order's in, but it doesn't really tell you what's going on. So it's just like sitting on my hands until last week when I finally got like a shipping confirmation, and I got to breathe like the best sigh of relief. Cool story, bro. Anyways, what are we doing? We're trying to find a key. A new key, an 11 that I haven't done yet. That group comp. I don't like that they're, well, 10 and 13. Vengeance tank is not bad, but kind of can be squishy. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're not going to do it. Pit is actually not too bad. We're going to do Pit. We're going to try to sign up for this Pit. But yeah, no, I got a bunch of fun, like, meme ones. I got a capybara one that's really funny that I like, that Taters actually likes too. It's like, I love this animal, the carbonara. And it's just a picture of capybara. I think I'm going to wear either that one or one about my mental state to therapy tomorrow, because I got one like, trust me, the one who got me into this mess. No, I haven't checked Discord because it is quiet. It's silenced when I'm streaming. General. Oh, shit. Look at that thing. Star photos are like the best. Like, there's so many cool ways you can take photos of stars that just look fucking awesome. Oh. Also, I just noticed that the warrior in this group is named Suck. He better be an orc. If he's not an orc, I'm gonna leave this group. No, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I should, though. I don't know. He is an orc. Alright. Suck wins. Fatality. DH needs. He's AFK a second. Oh, okay, no, we got another pre-made situation. Okay, cool. But has a portal, yeah. If we're queuing up for 11s, you should have a portal. It's not, yeah. Okay, maybe needs a strong word, but I don't know. I need to repair a little bit. I need to check buffs too. My flask is about to run out. I need to refresh that.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
I don't like that it's suck abbreviated and then suck the long way. Jesus. Tyler formed you into a 10? Hell yeah. Wait, formed into a 10? You're not online. Unless you are online. Oh, no, this is the seat run you guys did the other day, right? I think I remember hearing about this a little bit. Oh, right. I don't have mouse over on my beacon. I need to fix that. Is this a... Nope, that's not a hearty. Okay. I'm not going to eat that. I had the opposite of that, like the first... I think it was actually on my Key Day launch stream. I feel like that's when it happened. But, like, we were going to do an... I think it was like an 8 or a 9 Windrunner Spire. No, it was a Nexus Point. And one of these, like, troll... Like, one of the DPS, like, just, like... I don't know if he, like, why he joined the group or what was happening or how he, like, ended up in this situation. But he was, like, cruising and he just popped a 2 in and started... And then, like, I didn't notice it, so I ran with him. Like, oh, hey, cool. Key started. And then everyone else was like, hey, this is not the key we signed up for. And, like, why'd you do that? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't do anything. I just was, like, vibing. I was, like, running along. Like, hey, cool. Like, it took me until the complaining started to actually notice that we had a 2 in and not an 8. And... we didn't pull anything, so we were able to like zone out, reset, and do the 8. But it's just like weird behavior. Like, I don't know why that's a thing that happens. Because it happens like enough that I've seen posts about it. Like, it is not an uncommon thing for people to like key troll and be like, hey, what if we just did my key? Is it the same key we all signed up for? Probably not, but you know, I have one, so let's just do mine. And I mean, like, I guess I could kind of get it because, like, there is a logic to pushing your own key up and having a better key in your inventory and a key that you can run later in the week. Like, I get it, but, like, just run the bigger key and then sign up for other people's key. Like, I don't know. So, like, sometimes this community is, like, fucking weird, and I don't get it. Like, I can't fully comprehend why people the way they people in this game. I mean, they're not, like, I'm gonna be real, like, at least the WoW community is generally, like, understandably weird, because sometimes the FF14 community is, like, weird in ways that are, like, incomprehensible, but... like, be normal challenge, level impossible. Like, holy shit. Alright, well, Suck is zug-zugging, so I'm here for it. Alright. He's playing ARMS, too, which actually, like, I don't know. Everyone was, like, shitting on ARMS at the start of this season, and now it's like, I don't know. Every time I see an ARMS warrior, they're kind of, like, goated. It's weird. Makes me want to play ARMS, though. I like ARMS a lot. I actually like ARMS more than Fury. It's probably because I'm getting older, and, like, the APM requirements on Fury, like, suck balls. It's probably better now, like I haven't messed with it, but like you have to hit so many buttons to play Fury effectively. But like ARMS, it's pretty orderly. It's kind of like, all right, it's got a flow to it. You're kind of just vibing. It's good times. Also, yeah, this key's going well too. I think if we can two chest this, I'm ending the night on this. I'm gonna learn the lesson that I tried to learn from Katie earlier, and I'm gonna know when to fold them. If we get 4 straight 11 two chests in one stream, then like, brother, I'm retiring. We're good. Okay, I'm not retiring, but I'm retiring for the night. I'm turning off the camera and I'm turning on that Decade of Pride video that I have halfway through, and I'm gonna like vibe off camera for sure. Who still has the debuff? Oh, I don't like this. I'm actually really glad I started digging into Holy Paladin talents and made my own like build optimizations here, because there's like one talent that a lot of builds will make you take that's like, oh, just, you know, it buffs your flash of light healing onto your beacon targets, which is useful to a point. Like it's a 50% buff to the healing, which is pretty good. But it comes with like the trade-off of being a choice node with a different talent that makes your holy light like cleave to everybody for like 8% of its health. But like because it does like 200k health and it's like a big juicy healing bomb, it's like it feels way better to take that talent instead of the one most guides recommend, because you just get so much more out of it. Because I can like blast a target with a holy light and then everybody is gonna get like 40k free healing out of it. So it feels like super good. And like I'm sure that the other the other talent's great. Like I don't think that it's bad necessarily, but it's just like specifically in dungeons, I don't know. I feel like you're so close to everybody that a cleave holy light is actually kind of goated, especially because like this season in dungeons, like all you do is spam holy light on big healing checks, and then you send it on Word of Glory. You like never hit an AoE anything. So it's like it's actually like super sick, because I've been noticing it a lot more in these like hierarchies where like the amount of like everybody's health bars go boom that I get out of just hitting one holy light, really good. And with the Avenging Crusader build, I get a free insta holy light like every like 45 seconds, minute. I think it's a minute, but yeah. So like mana efficiency wise, it's kind of a good play. Feels good. For a minute when I didn't have to worry about my healing optimization as much, there was a Lightsmith hero choice node that you could use to make your consecration do like a big burst of damage and healing when it went down, like split among everybody. But like the choice there is to also who is that? There we go. I wish that gave a debuff, because that's really easy for me to fix if I know who's targeted, but I don't always know who's targeted. I don't see any of the debuffs up, so I think we just only got 3, and that's whatever. We still fixed the problem. But yeah, I feel like healer is kind of a fun way to fun role to play that I'm liking a lot, because I noticed that there's like talents in this game are always kind of like tricky, because like short of DPS stuff that optimizes for like single versus multi or like damage profiles, like it is kind of more open than people will ever give it credit for. but like you're also like always going to want to take like, oh, this does the most single target damage, so I need to take this. But like for healing, it's much more like feely crafty, where like kind of depends on how you play. So you can like pick different stuff and like play differently, and it's like totally fine. I mean, it's fine a lot for DPS too, honestly, but I feel like on healer there's less pressure like in that way, and a lot of it is like if you can play effectively with it, then you pick whatever the fuck you want. Like it doesn't matter as long as you make it work at the end of the day behind the keyboard, then it does not matter. Like obviously pick the stuff that gives you the power to make it happen, but yeah, I've been really liking that, because like this Lightsmith build is like off meta, because everyone will tell you like, oh, just go like Herald of the Sun, it's really strong and you get these hots and all this stuff. But like I've been watching like YouTube videos of people's routes through like 17s and 18s on Holy Paladin, and they're all playing like Lightsmith, and it looks like fun because it's like more damage and you have more flexibility with stuff, and it's a little more rigid on healing requirements because you don't have the hots rolling that you get from Herald of the Sun, which is pretty, like, is nice. It's like a newbie protector, but the trade-off is, like, you get to do, like, way more damage, and you have, like, more optimizations where you can do damage and still, like, meet your healing obligations, which is kind of fun. Plus, like, the Lightsmith shield thing, now that I'm, like, getting used to it, like, it actually kind of owns. Like, it's actually really fun because it's, like, a cool, like, buff component that you don't always get. Okay. I'm going to cancel that Holy Light. I do not need to spend that mana. Yeah, the only thing I'm still not sure about is that not having Crusader Strike as a default is weird. Like, I take Avenging Crusader, so I get Crusader Strike when I have wings, which is kind of nice. Like, it's a good filler, and it does, like, a specific heal cleave thing now. But, like, your DPS rotation outside of it's kind of a little wonky. Because it's like, it gives into like what a lot of Holy Paladins were already doing, which is like you use Judgment and you use Holy Shock, and there you go, and that's all it has to be, and there you go. And it's like, it's not bad, but it feels a little awkward. Like I played enough of like Crusader Strike Holy to be like, hey, this is strange, and I don't know that I like it. But also, I mean, it's a different setup that's fun in its own right. Like, it has its own peculiarities that are kind of cool. I gotta dodge.
Beware.
Oh my god. I don't know what killed him. I'm gonna have to look at that in a minute.
We'll save for snack. For later.
Beware.
I think he was doing some bullshit. I'm gonna accuse him of his own death a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. You dropped pretty low, but also I had more recovery tools there. I could have fixed that.
Overcome this trial.
All right, I'm gonna put this here. I'm overcapping on Holy Paladin. No, he's fine. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. I'm talking shit idly to fill gaps in GCTs while I'm streaming, mostly. I'm the problem, it's me. Oh, he's closer to that one. I don't like that. Oh, because I can't judge him from here, and I have a judgment proc that I need for Hammer and Anvil to go off. Okay. That's fine. All's well that ends well. I still got 96% mana, got 2 holy power. Yeah, we're cooking. I'll eat that death. I'm okay with that. Oh, pfft, not me pulling the skellies. Why did I target that? I got the curse on me. That's gonna eat my health alive. Also, I feel like it's fairly obvious at this point that this mage is either does not have decurse or is just not on the ball with it, which is, I'm not gonna say fine, but I just need to be aware of that for my own sake. Not the don't do drugs ads. Twitch really like has an opinion of you that is interesting to me, Katie. Like I want to know that better. Oh, I almost fell off the cliff. I'm trying to scuff my 2-chest streak, apparently. I don't fucking know. I was talking shit. I think that's what we discovered. Good thing is, though, that the trash actually feels really, like, decent in here so far. There hasn't been a lot of, like... I mean, this is a pretty conservative pull, but, like, this isn't bad. I'm vibing. I'm still getting to do some damage globals. Like, feels good. I hit the wrong target on my mouse over, though. That was rough. Okay, Sucks got the curse. Let's fix that. Yoga's like, I feel like a lot of the like fitness stuff that's like gets like kind of unfairly like tarred as like, oh, it's girly, it's not important, it's not as good, you know, like that shit gets you. Like Pilates will fucking own you. Yoga is hard. Like all that stuff is like so crazy. I think it's also like people kind of like don't do, like I don't do flexibility stuff as much as I should, and I'm even kind of a Jimmy guy. That's a weird way to put it, but anyways, like I don't do a whole lot of flexibility stuff. Like I try to do stretches and stuff because like it helps me feel better as I get older, but like I cannot claim to be anywhere near as good as I should be about actual like flexibility and mobility work. I think that's like going to be my next phase of things as I like get my like fitness routine more locked in and dialed in, and I try to like look for ways to adapt it a little bit. Is going to be like trying to figure out how the fuck I do mobility stuff. Okay, everyone's going to take the dot right off the bat. So I just need to have, I have no real strong cooldowns for that, so I did blow Aura Mastery there, which I probably shouldn't have, but it made it work. Why are we... What are we pinging? Oh, bro. Oh, we're trying to keep it clear in the middle. I got it. Use your words, though, big guy. I kind of hate when groups are like just pingy, like I don't know.
Beware.
Okay. That does sound like pretty cool. I feel like programs and like social things like that are always really cool. Like I don't know. It just feels like fun sometimes when like people like unify together around a goal or a thing. I was eating melees there. All right, well, let's not do that. Let's not do it again. Let me not stand in that either. Okay, I got wings here at least, so I can cook up some responses to shit. Dang, KB's on a streak on achievements today. Got his KSH done. Just did Nolia's double question. Bruh. can't stand there for much longer. Hey.
Don't kill me, please. I'll tell you everything.
This gnat. Damn
Ghost energy, that's kind of cool. I like Ghost, actually. I don't have very many Ghosts because we usually get like a Lonnie like multi-packs at Costco. And then I have like a pre-workout that has like an ungodly amount of caffeine. It's like 350 milligrams plus like other like there's another vasoconstrictor and like workout like stimulants and like pump aids all in there. But yeah, I like Ghost a lot. They have some really good flavors too. Like their orange cream flavor kind of slaps. No, it's always good to have like that one day that's like, at least one day. I mean, obviously maybe more if you're like able to maintain a balance a little better than people talking into microphones at the moment. But yeah, it's always good to have a day that's kind of like cordoned off from that. And so you have like other things and a balance, you know. Alright. That's probably the worst place I could have put Aura Mastery, but I'm fucking dealing with it. It's fine. This is my problem. This is my circus. This is my mess. These are my monkeys. I will correct it. What does aim do? It just buffs your current aura. So, like, I have Devo always running, so it amplifies the damage reduction from it. If you have Concentration Aura up, it makes it so that you're immune to silences for the duration, but there's no damage reduction benefit, so it tends to not be super useful in outside of, like, very niche content or, like, PvP. And then for Crusader Aura, it makes Pony go extra fast. Yeah, there was like a brief window, I want to say either in Dragonflight or War Within, where like it had for Holy, well, it only exists for Holy, but it had like some kind of extra thing where like it had a baseline damage reduction effect so that it was useful regardless of what aura, so you could do more like min-maxing if you were in a group with multi-paladins where you didn't have to run Devo, but you could still get like a damage reduction effect out of it. But I think maybe I misremembered that too, because I don't actually remember when it was, and I haven't played enough Holy to like say confidently it was, oh, it was here, and then now it's not. I just know that I expected it to be there, and it wasn't. So yeah, I specifically have to run Devo Aura most of the time to actually get like the real value out of it. Suck is about to suck on that ice and make me do it with him. But yeah, like I wish it had like more of a baseline like passive effect that existed, because I mean it's only available to Holy anyways, so like the other stuff like is marginally useful to Holy depending on the circumstance for sure, but like I don't know. I don't feel like there's ever really a situation where I would want the enhanced effect from Concentration Aura in content I do, but I could see why it would be nice for some people in certain situations. Oh, Suck's doing a thing. Help. Okay, cool. 351 for the last boss. We could, I think we can still two chest this. It's gonna be a little tight.
Heroes, to me.
Intruders have entered the Master's domain. Signal the alarms.
I want to get this boss RP done so we can actually start roasting him.
Dead as long as we can, even to our dying breath. Deal with the Scourge Lord.
Okay, here comes the big everybody takes a dot part of fight. I don't know what I'm doing apparently. I don't know how to speak. It's fine, I'm fine, we're fine. Oh yeah, I don't ever get this debuff as a healer unless shit has gone pear-shaped. I didn't mean to kite it right over the Demon Hunter as he was channeling Collapsing Star, but I did it. He was gonna have to move anyways, he had his own, but oh, I do get this as a healer, I guess. I'm gonna get this puddle instead. I want to get the extra value out of it here.
And yet, the void still.
Okay, this is a good spot for me to actually pop Aura Mastery. I can't do too much DPS rotation here, but I can do a little bit. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be fine. We're super on time. I still got some Crusader Strikes to spend here. Here comes the big dam. Ooh, I got a Divine Purpose off of that, hell yeah. I love when I get free shields off of that because it, like, there's a tension with Holy Power spend of, like, wanting to hit shields on everything to be funny and, like, doing my actual fucking job. I got 4, that's fine.
Beware.
Easy 2 chest. Let's go.
Our agreement
Whee!
for now.
Alright. 13 points. Cracked 2,700.
We owe you our lives, our freedom.
And I got
Gesture in the face of this enormous
a not bad
debt. I
ring.
pledge that from this day forth, all will know of your deeds and the blazing
Can I
path
trade
light
it? I
cut through
can
the
trade it.
shadows.
I don't really
This
need
day
it.
will stand as a testament not only to your valor, but to the fact that no foe, not even the Lich King himself, can stand when alliance and horde set aside
Yeah, I
their
don't really need it.
differences and
I think if just Frost Mage needs it, that's pretty sweet. Sweet. Okay. Cool. Going once, going twice.
Save them.
Ooh, Suck Suck at the last minute.
Damn you.
Coming in with the shit.
Frost Queen is gone. We must keep moving. Our objective is near.
Yeah, you wanted it. You rolled, right? Yeah, okay. Snatched right out of that mage's hands. The mage rolled, nobody else rolled, and then both the other DPS were like, yeah, sure, you know what, maybe I want it. And Suck Suck beat him on it. Suck Suck sucked the ring right up. What you have now, I don't know what that is. Wait, no. Well, I'm not waiting for shit. I don't need... We're not running my key, and I don't need to answer questions about a ring. I think you're talking about the other DPS. So anyways, cool. All right, so 270. I think we can send the last upgrade on my gloves. I need to hold 80 crests for next week, but I can also earn 80 next week. So, because I'm going to replace this hero shield with a myth crafted shield with an embellishment, because that's my best in slot option. Ooh, Papa Gratz. I don't know if you're still in stream, but hey. I shouldn't I type it.
What do you seek?
Cool. $50 gold to upgrade a myth item. That's... The scaling gold cost is interesting because, like, Valor Stones didn't do that, but I think they're trying to figure out a way that's actually going to suck more gold out of the economy in the game so it doesn't have to be so fucking miserable for people who can't make gold. And I think that's going to be the way they try to do it over the course of an expansion, is, like, suck it out from upgrades over time. Get it locked in. Cool. So we just replaced my top 4 with 2 chested 11s. That's a really good foundation to start pushing into Keystone Legend and get it done this week. So I got 296 points to go. So the math on Legend is that you need about half of these keys to be 13s. If you just barely time it, you just hit the timer on the nose and you don't like go over like overachiever. Because you don't get shit for 12s or 12s or higher if you don't time them. Like you can finish them and still get gear, but rating is 0 the second the timer runs out. So that is the way that works. So I need to bump half of these to 13 and half to 12. If I can do that right on the nose, that is an even 3k. But that's not looking bad. That's not looking bad at all. I think right now for the weekly best... Now this isn't updated because obviously this is all like synced up from Raider IO, so that won't update. Let's see what my vault looks like though. I bet my vault's pretty healthy. Yeah, that's looking good. I need to fix that, but I need to run like 1 delve at like tier 8 or higher to do it, so that's not a problem for now. Yeah, and we'll see how this goes tomorrow. Depending on how raid goes this week, I might have to pug some heroic kills again, because I do want to at least try to keep 1 hero vault slot on the raid tier just to see. Chimeras was pretty easy. It feels like it'll be easier for us this week too, because they nerfed the damage requirement on the ads for smaller groups, because apparently the scaling was out of whack. So they nerfed, they actually nerfed a couple of things in a couple of different fights this tier for smaller groups. Because apparently, yeah, the scaling was fucked up. So that should be easier this week. But I think raid-wise, my plan for our raid is going to be to try to do Heroic Void Spire first, at least for Aversian, because the fight is not that different at all, and it's not as hard of a DPS check. And then maybe either Chimeras or Veracius. Veracius actually is kind of surprisingly tough, because there's a lot more movement on it, on Heroic. Because you get like the aftershock circles things happen more, because you get tanks get hit extra. So that like in normal there's like the 2 big circles and the 2 medium circles, and then on heroic there's small circles that come in after that. So the entirety of the wall phase, you're like left, right, center. And then you're trying to dodge in and out of all the earthquake circles, and then you still have to do the blister creeps, but then you need 2 per wall, so everyone has to move in a pretty orderly fashion to like make that happen. It's very doable, but yeah, it's a lot of movement. Like as a healer, I found it awful. Like I was not having a good time. I mean, and I have a lot of mobility stuff too, so it's not even the worst. Oh, I didn't even remember this. The dungeon quest. Give me that box, you beautiful bitch. What do we got? A ring! Okay, the stats are kind of... Wait, I already have hero ring. Okay. Alright. Maybe give me a different box? Do you got another one back there? You got anything better than this? You give me this big old chest and it had this shitty little ring in it? Ah. That might be good stats actually for... I've been trying to like not super build a prot or ret set, but I have been keeping up a prot and ret set. Like I got a hero 2-hander thanks to a generous DK the first 10 pit I ran. So I got that for ret. I actually play a decent ret in dungeons too. We did a key like that the other night where I was playing with Sephin and I was keeping up with Sephin. I beat him on a couple pulls. That felt good. And then my prot set needs some work because I have a crafted main hand, which I'm not upgrading for a while because I'm not sending crests on my off-spec weapon until my shield is sorted, but... Yeah, I might just set my loot spec to prot for like, I don't know, raid tomorrow or something, and if a one-hander drops I can use, since there's no other like one-hander strength users in the raid, I can just like yoink it. Because I could upgrade it immediately to like max item level for just gold, because I have a 285 main hand for holy, so yeah, that's doable. This ring. And this character's not an enchanter either. Like, if this was my demon hunter or my priest, this would feel fine. Because, like, hey, a dawn crystal. Huzzah! But, no. We don't get to do that here. Because we are a minor blacksmith. Saying it in that order makes it sound like I'm a child who's a blacksmith, which feels like a labor violation. I don't know. Also, I got a bookcase from that Algathar. Yay! They did, in fact, figure out how to mail it to me. Oh, I have to sit still for this. There we go. Alright, well, there's one last thing that we can do while I try to figure out a raid target. Let's go to my horde house and upgrade the exterior, because I unlocked this at the end of the last Endeavor cycle, so I have medium exterior on my... I can do medium Blood Elf exterior now, too. Which I hate that these levels are delinked, but... it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I have to... no, I don't have to talk to the raid... Riot Starter, right? Yeah. I sent a raid his way on Nolius Night. Cool. I think I have him in my follow still. Yes. There they are. Cool. Alright, so before we do that, we're gonna... no, I didn't want it on the ground. That's fine. Oh, I'm so in this house right now. I am all up in that house's guts. Did I already medium this? This seems huge. Maybe I did. No, maybe I didn't. No, I have not. Okay. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a heckin' chunker of a house. Yeah, that's like the whole plot. And like, okay, you can bolt on stuff there. Okay. The spacing actually looks a little bit better though, because I like having like the corners all decorated, and I have a real like thing about symmetry. So it, like, I feel compelled to like have like all of these features be like perfectly spaced out. So like on the small Blood Elf house, everything was clipping, which was like it's fine, but I didn't like it very much. So this is like having the gaps in the middle to like have like a flow to it, I think is actually pretty sweet. But that is a project for another time. So we are going to send y'all over to Riot Starter 191. They're probably doing Mythic at this point, I would guess, but they've been doing, as a raid member and guildmate of Fiery Cat's husband, Tyler. I don't know why I'm saying it so formally, like y'all aren't just like people who are hanging out who already know, but... Riser 191, I gotta make sure I type this correctly. I got it. Okay, cool. See you next time. All right, and it's not going to update over here.